Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
I'm Polly LaBar.
And Polly is a regular with us, and part of why she's a regular is because her recipes and her color and her nutrients are just stunning. Stunning. And
she
today
revolutionizes our thinking about food.
And today, will you please tell us what we have going?
Well, I was inspired by your cookbook and all the beautiful colors in your cookbook, so I wanted to do something. It's not in the cookbook, maybe the next one.
Yes.
So I'm doing a composed salad with brilliant turmeric dressing. And basically with a composed salad, it's kind of like a formula. You can see we've got a lot of things figured out here. You need basically a grain for sort of toothsome heft, and we have quinoa, which is my favorite. You can use farro, you can use barley, you could use rice. I don't love that, but
and quinoa comes in many colors. This is black quinoa. It looks
you can
beautiful.
do rainbow quinoa, white quinoa, any quinoa. Then you want a rainbow of vegetables for color, for crunch, for texture, and then and you do want something leafy that will go at the bottom. And this is all from my garden, but you can use romaine, baby lettuce, whatever you like. Optional, if this is going to be more of a meal, is to do something that's a little bit rich. So a bean, edamame. I think beluga lentils are great in this, especially if you have something left over. And then bonus round, Essie wouldn't necessarily do this.
Oh, yes, he would.
Maybe.
Love
Pepitas, pepitas, or if you're up for it, roasted chickpeas would be nice. So something like savory, crunchy.
How about
for top.
If you didn't have any beans around or that, could you do like a tofu or a tempeh?
You could.
Okay, that would got to be minus.
And then something herbaceous. I brought some basil from home, but you can use whatever. So there's sort of an order to doing this. So this is like an easy weeknight, what do we have in the fridge kind of recipe. So what I would normally do is get the quinoa started. Yeah. The quinoa is already done. You 2-to-1 ratio. Everyone knows how to cook quinoa. I probably don't need to lead them through that. So we cook the quinoa, then you chop up and prep all the veg, and then you cook the bean or anything else that might need to be cooked. I blanched the asparagus, so that's like 5 minutes in boiling water. Pull it out, throw cold water or ice on top of it so you keep it nice and green and delicious. I'm going to show you something fun. So I have started...
Can I please do this? Because you have a beautiful dress on.
Oh,
and I don't want you to get
Let's just
purple.
do one.
I've got on like the farm clothes, it looks like here.
This box grater, this is not my old ancient one. This is a new one I got from Cuisinart. It is so sharp. You got to be careful. But I did this in like 1 second flat.
Wow.
So I just you take out, you can buy these, you can get the beets from your garden and you can cook them and go through that whole rigmarole. Or you can go to the store.
Rigmarole, you just made your asparagus and your quinoa. And all that, so the rigmarole can be.
But meaning you can do this quickly.
But these are whole, peeled, cooked, ready to eat.
These I got from Costco. You can get them from any
if you want to show
grocery
us,
store.
please do. But I just think your dress is so
it doesn't actually go all
glorious.
over.
Okay.
You want to get this little... sometimes there's a little left of the peel. So this is super easy. Shoop, 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 shoop. I won't do the whole thing. When it starts to get close to your fingers, you turn it to the side. When it gets too close to your fingers all the way, there's a little piece left and you can just eat that.
Of your finger, you mean, or of the beet?
Sometimes it's your finger.
Because it's so red, you would never know, like if you cut your hand. Or...
You'd probably feel it.
I know.
Okay, but you see, you can get pretty close. I like to live on the edge.
All right, here.
All right, so there we go. Look at that gorgeous pile.
I'm more aware of your dress.
Beets.
I'm going to move that.
All right. I feel like when I do videos with you, I either have yellow fingers from the turmeric or red fingers from the beet.
No,
okay, so everything's ready, and we're going to make the dressing. So this is my brilliant turmeric dressing. It's my favorite dressing. I love this, and I make a little extra because I like to have it on hand. So right now we've got 1.5 cups of water. We're going to do 3 teaspoons of turmeric. And again, I experiment with different turmerics. This is one of the selections from Burlap and Barrel. They're red turmeric, but play around.
I have the blue turmeric from them.
Yeah, that I think I would not use in this.
Blue.
Yes, it's so cool.
It's
turmeric.
cool. It's very cool, but it's a different
the point
flavor.
Of turmeric is that it smells.
Okay, we're going to throw in a cup, 3/4 of a cup of raw cashews. If you don't have a Vitamix or a Blendtec or one of the super powerful blenders, you should soak it. You don't have to soak it overnight or for hours. I usually just pour like boiling water over it.
Or just know where your breaker thing is, because you're going to break
Can you do 4 tablespoons of Dijon and 4 tablespoons of white miso? I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put in 8 garlic cloves.
Good night.
Holly loves
Oh yeah,
That
I am a little bit of a
garlic.
This is the fun part. That's why I'm making you do it.
Well, I'm also just aware that once this turns on, I don't want to spray.
Right.
Your.
So did you get 4 tablespoons of white miso?
There's 4 in there, and now there's 4
tablespoons of Dijon. Cool. I think that's, and then we just want to do, oh, we can't forget the lemon juice. And I have over there
a cup.
3/4 of a cup of fresh lemon juice. And of course, you could squeeze a little bit more in to taste. I'm just doing, God, this thing is,
I know,
like,
it's like
requires some
I know, that's why I'm always like, I feel like
Okay.
a giant.
And Polly happens to be the very strongest person in our whole family, including her husband, I think.
That's an exaggeration, but thank you. All right, 3/4 cup of lemon juice. Then I have a different blender, so I'm going to
let me step in.
Jane step in, and then blend that up till it's a brilliant yellow dressing.
Our children used this when they were young, and they would just take the lid off and go zoom, zoom. So we have little microplastics in all of our bodies due to that wand. Okay. Let me know when it's amazing how fast it turns the liquid.
Yeah. It's done.
Okay.
Now, and the funny thing is, depending on which kind of turmeric you use, the color is different. So I made this earlier in the week, and it was bright yellow. This is a little murkier.
No, it's yellow inside. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's better from the inside.
Oh, well, okay. It's pretty yellow. We can put it in a different bowl. Now we're going to compose. So,
Do you want to
first thing,
Should we pour the?
yeah, pour it in a different bowl just for
Visual.
First thing I like to do is layer a bunch of
There's
greens.
so much of this dressing. I cannot believe it.
These are really happy lettuces that I just picked yesterday morning. We drove to Cleveland. We were 2 hours late because I was in the garden harvesting lettuce. Luckily, I have a patient husband.
And he's strong, too.
Okay, so that's lettuce. Then we're going to do our grain. Now, the thing about a compost salad is you could just toss this all in the kitchen, but it's kind of like a show-off salad. It's a great lunch salad if you're having a buffet or something. Let's just not be too precious about this.
This is like
Lunch,
this is awesome
dinner. You know what? How much quinoa did we make?
This was, I made a cup and a half raw, which makes about what's this, 3 cups.
I might have do like for a big salad. I might do 2 cups uncooked, and because you can really get that yummy quinoa, and leftover quinoa is so usable. Now there are a couple ways to do it. If I had a round bowl, I might do circles. With this bowl, I think I will do lines. You guys want to help me just do lines of color?
So red peppers.
So there's red.
And
so we
then
need green. Letting Anne have the beets. Then beets, big pile of beets in a big circle there. I mean line. Lines and circles. We're learning our shapes.
I have actually got some more rice and quinoa in the fridge.
Let's just
We're
go
good for
with
now?
this right now.
Okay.
I might even do, that's so pretty. Then edamame. Depending what color lentils or whatever you have.
We want the whole bowl.
Oh no.
Whole bowl,
Okay,
whole
so
bowl,
now
whole bowl.
carrots, perfect, and then we'll have room for the asparagus.
Asparagus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I might do asparagus on both sides because it's so good.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
So
this is
yummy.
the...
Okay.
Polly.
There. Ta-da! We're done, right? No, we're not. Excuse me.
Pumpkin seeds and dressing.
Pepitas. Now, pepitas. What do you guys think? Should we just go over?
Yeah.
Oh, all of them. Oh.
This adds a yummy crunch. Would you just chiffonade that basil for me and we can throw that on top too?
With that request, she gives it to me.
Here, Jane.
The herbaceous basil.
Okay, I'm being, again, a little precious on that. All right, so, look, we have more veg. I didn't give you amounts. We'll put it in the comments. We'll put it on Instagram. We'll give you a recipe.
This is YouTube, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, YouTube.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah. And then, it smells so good. But the point is, obviously, we're just eyeballing this, right? You don't have to.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want. Okay, I think we're good. So, what I would do is I would have this on the table or the sideboard, and then if this is the main meal, we dress it, and I just use tongs and dress it, and it looks just as good.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Now, I have got
Do you have a ladle?
I have long tongs.
I'm just gonna, ready?
Yeah, go. Oh, that looks
Oh my gosh,
awesome.
Polly.
I don't want to pour it on your floor. Okay, let's try that much, and let's.
Do you want to do? I gotta get our hands in there, or do
Maybe
you wanna,
hands, yeah. Well, okay. Depending on what bowl you're using. Oh, this is so good. I cannot wait to get in on this. So then you just have the most, all right. And you might ask, why go to the trouble of making that rainbow? Just for the
so
sheer joy of it.
Fun. It's so fun.
Okay. Yeah.
And somehow visually it makes it taste even better.
Don't you think?
I'm gonna get a little.
I mean, my mouth.
little-
I think. Oh, we've got a lot in there. All right.
on the undercarriage over there. Needs
Okay.
a little
You've got a lot.
up.
I think we're good. But guess what? We've got more veg.
More of everything.
This is like a good core exercise because I'm leaning over. Wait,
Yeah,
Could I
it's
put in
probably
this-
actually bad for your car.
this little extra
you can put whatever
asparagus?
you want in.
What do you think?
Here, you go. You do. Give it a go.
Okay, tighten my core and then go in. What do they say? Brace first and then protect your core. Oh, this is
Oh, it looks
wonderful.
great.
Oh, I'm going deep. I got a dry patch.
We're having all these
you got a
people
dry
for
patch?
dinner
Okay.
tonight, and they are going to feast.
Where's your
Baby. All right. So let's try this, eh? Can we give it a go?
Yeah. You have all this extra dressing from that amount. Put it in a jar in your fridge, and then when you make your oats in the morning and you have a little side salad or a little lunch salad, throw that on top.
Now, Polly, we've cleaned our deck, and Polly's going to serve it to us now.
Now, these are ludicrously small bowls for
sorry.
what it is we want to eat here.
This
but,
is true.
You
This
know.
is true.
Oh, well, let's give it.
Here, we'll put them all close together.
I'm just gonna smush it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bite for each.
Yeah. This is just an amuse-bouche.
Which
you
means
pull that out?
which means what? To amuse your
Amuse your mouth.
mouth. Oh, say it again. Amuse.
Love that.
Amuse-bouche, which is like usually like when you go to a restaurant and a chef brings out a little something to taste.
Zeb, want to come get a try? Zebber?
Zeb, you want to try?
Let's try. Here we go. Ann, here's your fork. Ann, here's your fork. All right. Amuse. I don't speak French at all. Amuse
Amuse-bouche.
bouche.
Yum. You're right. You could put more dressing on.
I think it's good.
Yep. So good.
I think it's great.
Fresh.
So
So
fresh.
full of everything you want to eat,
I know.
all in one spot.
Oh my gosh. I
like-
love that. And it's amazing how turmeric, is it turmeric flavor?
It's
got
the
a gr-
lemon, the turmeric. It's
It's not a dressing that I usually, or a flavor I usually have on a dinner bowl, but I love it.
yeah.
Again, you
And this dressing is so good for. I put it on everything.
Oh, I see why.
leftovers.
I see why. All right.
All right. Cheers.
Wow. Cheers indeed. Ann?
Cheers.
Okay. Hey, make your compost bowl with what kind of
Brilliant turmeric dressing.
with brilliant turmeric dressing. And let's. Oh my gosh! I've got so much
Finish chewing.
I have so much quinoa in my teeth. I don't want to smile. Hey, hope you enjoy it.
Woohoo!
Bye bye.
Bye.